Welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports, about to tip off the pivotal Game 3 in these conference semifinals. Alongside Shaq and Kenny, Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Miami Heat at American Airlines Arena. For the Heat, a dominating performance for them in Game 2, and they're looking to continue their hot streak tonight with another win. They've really seized the reins in this series, winning the first two on the road. Now a chance to take a commanding 3-0 lead on their home floor, Shaq.
You know, they smell blood. They got the foot on the neck of the opponent. You win this one, Ernie, the series is over. All the momentum, everything is going in their favor right now, but they got to complete this game tonight.
This is where you go for the jugular. I mean, this is where you can't let up. But facing a team in desperation mode, you still got to be prepared to have a great effort against playing against you.
Because if you fall down 3-0 in this series,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Wrap, R.A.P.
No
go
team
home.
has ever come back.
And you might as well W-R-A-P and wrap it up and send it somewhere else because you're going home.
I like the way you're rapping, brother.
No doubt.
All valid points. Here's Kevin Harlan.
For the Cavaliers. The Cobra out there with Mitchell. And it's LeBron James. And it's Big Daddy. And it's Love in at the power forward. And here are the Cavaliers. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night, they got up in their own head. Just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
Here's the Magician. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. The Magician's got the opening field goal of the game for Miami. First quarter, just over a minute played. The drive by James. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Pass to Wiggins. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
James, the pass to the Cobra. Back to LeBron. Love with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Double team on Wade. Here's lights out. He's guarded by Love. Here's Bosch. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Turns outside. There's the pass to Big Daddy.
And really the defense found him there to push the layup, but that's exactly what we need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off from
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. For Miami, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Passes it to Lights Out. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The Magician passes to Lights Out. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the night. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
They swipe it. And it's the Heat on the break. And that one is hammered home.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
The Cobra. No good from outside. Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Double team on Wade. Here's the Magician. Sinks the triple. The Magician's got 5.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's the Cobra. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. There's a good screen. Here's Mobley. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Wade passes to the Magician. Down low. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And it's Wiggins missing. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. Master.
And the shot is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here's Mitchell. Had the space there, but it's offline.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Wade. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grip.
Here's the Cobra. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And here's Miami. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to the Magician. Wide open. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's the Cobra. It's a pick by Love. The Cobra passes to James. Just 5 on the clock. Releases a piece of it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Allen's checked in for Big Daddy. Heat leading by 5. Here's the Magician. He's got 5. Wade left side. And there's the pass to the Magician. Buries the long-range jumper. The Magician's got 8 points.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. And you know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. When you look at lights out, a great player, second in the league.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Here's the Cobra. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. On the wing, James. He feeds it to Mitchell. It's a pick by Love. And it's Mitchell missing.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's the Magician. He's got 8.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Here's the Magician. And the lead down. Double digits on that bucket. The Magician's got 10 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Love with the screen on Wade. Here's the dish to Allen. It's tipped. Now, here's Wade. There's the screen. Here's the Magician. And James pulls it down.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication.
And that one's good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Love outside. Here's Mitchell. Off target from outside.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing strokes, all with a block.
And here's James outside. Can't hit. And Miami the other way now. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what to find out, Doris?
He's excited to have won 2 road games to start the series, but added, this is no time to be patting ourselves on the back. We have to continue to play exactly like we have been in the first 2 games. We'll see if they can do that here in Game 3, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for lights out. Bang comes in for Wiggins. Powell, he's checked in for the Magician. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Young comes in for Mitchell. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for the Cobra. Now here's James. To the middle, trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Good.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
That's his first.
Shot's good. Hit. Shooting one.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, they've gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Now, here's Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Back to Dang. 11 feet away, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Tang's got his first 2 points.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Schroeder, his 3-pointers off the mark.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Dang can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Dishes it to LeBron. Kicks it out to Allen. And another miss by Cleveland. The Heat leading by 12. Feeds it to Powell. Young with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. Young with the ball. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. He stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy.
Kicks it to Dang. Right wing. Dragic with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dragic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Dang against James. He kicks it to Young. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. Allen with another miss.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Here's Schroeder following the score by Luol Deng. There's the pick. Here's Young, and he lays it straight in.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now here's Dragic. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Dang goes in, no luck. And Cleveland the other way now.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Dragic with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. Dragic kicks to Powell. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Here's Young.
Hey, get LeBron, get LeBron.
James outside. And the lead is down inside single digits. James has got his second basket of the night.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Give it up for your Heat Dancer.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Whiteside. And there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Powell in at the 2 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Pass to Lights Out. And he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Love.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
The Magician, he's checked in for Miami. And Cleveland with a change here, too. The Cobra, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Young outside. Out to the right wing. Love with the screen on Wade. Shot is off.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Out to the right wing. Here's Mitchell. And it's Miami with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Pass to the Magician. From deep. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his 5th assist in this one. The Cobra passes to Love. Here's the Cobra. To the middle. Shot to stop the run. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Wade with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. They double him with Love. Inside, here's Whiteside, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The Heat have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
2.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Young outside. There's the pass to the Cobra. It's a pick by Love. The Cobra passes to Love. Connects, the jumper drops. Love's got 7 points in the game. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And there's the feed to Whiteside. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Young outside. Passes to the Cobra. It's a pick by Love. Here's the Cobra. That one rolling around and rims out.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
It's Young on the wing. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
The Magician passes to Whiteside. Whiteside missing again. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to the Cobra. It's a pick by Love. All alone. Rebound by the Heat. Lights out, Scotty. Rebounds in this game. Here's Wiggins. And the shot is long. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's the Cobra. Got a piece of it, but they get it back. Lock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Here's the Magician. Wade passes the Lights out. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Young with the steal. The pass to Big Daddy. Nick Young on the wing. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Young's got 5 points in the quarter. The Heat leading by 9. It's tipped. Passes it to Big Daddy. And again, it's Cleveland.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Back a few more points onto their lead with the Tomahawk.
And that's bringing it down hard. Clark bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Here's Mitchell. Shot is off. And it's Miami the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Wiggins, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Verjau's checked in. The Heat have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. The Cavaliers trail by 12.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. Young was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Doris. And that one's good. Wiggins.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
They set the pick. The Cobra passes to Big Daddy. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 12 points on that basket from Varejao.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Whiteside, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Pass to the Cobra. To the middle, pass to Varejao. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. The 4th spot held by Chris Bosh. And, of course, lights out.
Rebounding always one of the fun parts of the game for me to watch, and it's really impressive to see these guys fight through crowds to come up with the loose ball, the extra possession for their team.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. A different look for Miami. Chris Bosh is checked in for Whiteside. Dang comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dragic in for the Magician. LeBron's checked in for Cleveland. Dennis Schroeder comes in for the Cobra. And so he makes both from the line.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Dang gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 12. LeBron dishes to Varejao. Varejao with a screen on Dragic. Here's Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
And Miami making a change here. Powell's checked in. Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Heat shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And Wade, no good on that one.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line. And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Wade, double team. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Schroeder kicks to James. And powered down the jam.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen's shot is off. The Heat leading by 10. Wade passes to Bosch. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And that's now 7 points for Chris Bosch.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Mitchell. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
That's his first personal foul.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
The Heat have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
2.
And he knocks down the first one. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. So he gets them both. The Cavaliers trail by 15. James kicks it over to Schroeder. The screen from Thompson. Mitchell dishes to LeBron. Goes up on the wing. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter. So it's Miami now. Wade outside. Double teamed on Wade. 14 feet away. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And it's 9 points for Chris Bosch.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. He dishes it to Thompson. And another shot. Shot, no good. Bosch with some nice D. Our Heat leading by 15. Bosch sets the pick for Wade. Right side, Dang. Shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
The drive by James to the left side wing. Schroeder, another 3 for Cleveland.
They're absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
Here's Powell, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
James, the pass to Schroeder. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him.
Inside 2 minutes.
Here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. James, that's a 2-pointer. The offensive rebound. Here's Schroeder. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The Heat leading by 12. There's the dish to Wade. Stolen by Thompson. Now James. 6 points for him. He feeds it to Allen. And it's sent back by Bosch. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Dragic kicks to Dang. Wade double team. Dragic dishes to Bosch. And another basket for Miami.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
James outside. The screen from Thompson. Dishes it to Mitchell. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got his 6th rebound on the night. Miami's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And it's Dragic off the drive. The shot will not go. The Cavaliers trail by 14. And here's Schroeder. He's got 9. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. The shot from 20 feet away. And it's Wade with the rebound. From deep. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And we finished one half of basketball. It's the Heat leading by 14. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, I'm with Eric Spoelstra, and obviously, Coach, some great work tonight on the defensive side of the ball. How does the team's defense play into your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the two-point line as best as we can.
Eric, thank you. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for joining us live inside this sold-out arena. We are rocking and rolling for the Heat. We're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2 games to none with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Heat?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
They're getting completely outworked on the glass. Giving up that many rebounds is how you dig yourself into a hole like this, Ernie. They want to close the gap on the scoreboard. They got to close the gap on the boards. You like that, Ernie? They want to close the gap on the scoreboard. They got to close the gap on the boards. Oh, so good.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
Miami leading by 14. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got LeBron James. Mitchell is out there with the Cobra. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Big Daddy in at the 5. Off the inbound, and there's Dwayne Wade, and the assist by Wiggins. Wade's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Heat. James outside. It's a pick by Love. Mitchell passes to the Cobra. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Mitchell kicks to LeBron. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Wade kicks to Bosh. A three ball. Can't hit, so Cleveland will take it the other way. It's stolen by Wade. 4-on-3 break. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 9.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnover. It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. In the third spot, Dwayne Wade.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
First one falls for him.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Big Daddy. 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Our Heat leading by 18. Now here's Wade. He has 6. Feeds it to Bosh. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Big Daddy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's James missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And it's Wade penetrating. Love grabs the board.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Bosh, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. And I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Gotta like what the Magician has done in this game.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He's got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Bosh. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Cav, it'll be interesting.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Our Heat leading by 16. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. He's got 6. Lead pass, and he pulls it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Love outside. He's looking for LeBron. And where did that come from? It was beautiful.
He almost hit his head on the roof of the arena.
We just saw a man fly.
Well, I tell you what, when he gets the hoop in his sights, he is dangerous.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. 6 to shoot. Bosch, the screen. Here's the Magician. And that one hits back iron. The Cavaliers trail by 16. James outside. Here's Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. The Heat have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And there's the pass to Lights Out. And the powerful one-handed slam.
My goodness, he sure couldn't get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Love bounces high off the rim and drops. Love's got 11 points.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Here's Wiggins. A basket good off the assist from Wade. And that's 11 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
James, the pass to the Cobra. It's a pick by Love for the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wiggins outside. To the paint. The wide open look here for Bosch. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's Mobley. Rebound by the Heat. Lights Out's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Wiggins. He's covered closely. Can't hit from 12. The Cavaliers trail by 20. The Cobra passes to Big Daddy. Fires at the elbow. And he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. The drive by LeBron. Got a hand on it. Wiggins outside. Here's Bosch. Off target at the rim. Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Kicks it to James. Here's Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's the Cobra. Wade is covering. On deep, James, and that one's good. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Some changes here for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Bosch. For the Magician. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. Then for the Cavaliers, Young comes in for James. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Mitchell. The Heat leading by 20. They double him with Love. Wiggins passes to Lights Out. And he can't bank that one in. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Passes it to the Cobra. He kicks it to Love. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Luol Deng is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Allen's checked in. A baseline J. Another miss by Love.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that Coach Brewer.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Dang. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Nobody near Allen. And he's good on the 3-ball. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Pass to Lights Out. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Lights Out. 11 rebounds and 3 blocks. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. The first free throw is good. Thompson is checked in for Big Daddy. He hits both from the stripe. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Dragic. Schroeder kicks to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around for 3. Love. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Powell, the pass to Lights Out. He misses his 3rd shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
And Miami making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. So it's Miami now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And he uses the glass on the layup. 19 points for Lights Out.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
He took good advantage of that screen.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And he jams it with authority.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
There's the pass to the Cobra. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. The Cobra's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's Powell. Back to Dragic. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off. And the jam by Whiteside.
Crafty pass right there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Cleveland's gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
The feed to Wiggins. There's a good screen. Pass to Powell. Outside Dragic. Here's Pop. Right side of screen. Jumper off the screen. And there's another one for the Heat.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The Cobra passes to Schroeder. Another three for Cleveland.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
To the inside. Here's lights out and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And this is his fourth trip to the free throw line tonight. He misses the free throw. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Varejão's checked in. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Passes it to the Cobra. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his fourth personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
The Cobra. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Here's Dragic. Off on the layup.
He surprised him with the crossover, but just couldn't stay in control for the finish.
Now here's Schroeder. He's tightly guarded. No good from 11 feet. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Wiggins. Wiggins drawing the double team. And it's Dragic off the drive. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Hassan Whiteside. 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Here's the Cobra. 7 points in the game. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Dragic. 1 second left. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat lead by 19. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. The Cavaliers trail by 19. We've got the Magician. Lights out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Wade in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Varejão's shot is good. Varejão's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. The Heat leading by 17. Wade kicks to Wiggins. Here's lights out. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his third assist on the night. Al Cleveland shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. The Cobra passes to Big Daddy.
At the line for the Heat, Mobley. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Miami's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. LeBron against Wiggins. Pass to lights out. Releases from 15. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Varejão. Varejão with a screen on Wade. Flees off the pick and hammers it home.
Good job there by Varejão setting that screen.
Miami leading by 15. Down low, lights out, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lights out's got 28 points for the game.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Mitchell's shot is good.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
To the inside. Lights out passes to Bosh. Here's lights out. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Cavaliers trail by 15. They set the screen. Here's Mitchell. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot no good. There's the Magician. Wiggins passes to lights out. Back to Wiggins. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. 6 on the shot clock. Bosh can't hit. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Picked by Varejão. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got 11 rebounds in the game. Wade dishes to Bosh. The shot no good. The Cavaliers trail by 15. LeBron passes to the Cobra. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And he knocks down the first one.
Take a look at what the Cobra's been doing. He has 8 points and 13 assists.
You know what? He's getting to the line. He's passing. He's really just converting in both those areas. He has been money.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really old school basketball, and you know how that is. Certain parts of the game never go out of style. They're always relevant, and he's excelled in those areas today.
So he gets them both. The Heat leading by 13. To the middle. Here's lights out. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Up high and down hard with the one-hand.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bosch with the bucket.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Inside, Allen. Blocking this lead pass, and he throws it down.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
How about Wiggins in this one? 15 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's got today have been just electric.
Here's LeBron, and it's Miami with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Wiggins kicks to Wade. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. 9 points for Dwayne Wade.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. It's really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. The Cobra passes to James. Cuts off the pass. And the pass to the Magician. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal and the elevation, Kevin, on the finish.
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Wade kicks to Bosch. And Allen with the block. Here's the Cobra. Wade is covering. The Big Daddy passes to the Cobra. It's Allen, top of the key. Once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Wade kicks to Bosch. Another shot. Out of hand on it. And at last, they get one to fall. Bosch has got 4 points this quarter. James outside. And they double up James. The dish to Mitchell. Lets the three fly. That's good.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Wade passes to Wiggins. Now here's Bosch. Defense is right there. The Cavaliers pull it in. Big Daddy's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Allen for the 3, and the shot is good. Allen's got 11 points here in just the second half.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
James outside. Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Bosch. Here's Mitchell. They get it back. James wide open. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. Wade with it. Inside. Oh, and that's one. No question. Powered it down.
Boy, that was right in his grip.
He dealt with pressure like it was nothing at all.
Yeah, and once he hit that launching pad there, the momentum that he had built up just made it unstoppable.
Passes it to the Magician. Wade dishes to Wiggins. No good on the 3.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Here's Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Mobley. No good with the elbow jumper.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bosch, the screen. Here's the Magician, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Wade kicks to Wiggins. To the inside. Here's Bosch. The Cavaliers pull it in. LeBron outside. Here's Mobley, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Out left to the wing. Here's Mitchell. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Down low, here's lights out, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. The strategy included running the offense through Big Daddy. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. The Cobra passes to James. He dishes it to Love. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
It's Bosh, that time on the assist by Wade. And that's 19 points for Chris Bosh.
That's a very good high percentage look right there.
From deep, LeBron. Offensive rebound. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Them both. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. The Heat leading by 11. Here's the Magician. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love.
Talk about a terrific game for the Magician. 25 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow. Unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today, but he is just dangerous out there.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. The Cavaliers trail by 13. LeBron outside. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Here's Mobley. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Big Daddy's got 10 points in the quarter. Miami leading by 11. Lights out. He throws it down hard with one hand.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Wiggins against LeBron. He feeds it to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to James. 14 points for cool hands.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it? And Game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for Miami.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Lights Out. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Love for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Lady, you're right. Double team on Wade. Here's Bosh. Love grabs the board. Here's the Cobra. Tries it from the top of the key. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Goran Dragic. And Goran, what a nice show the team put on for your fans tonight.
Yeah, great game for us, for our fans. They were amazing. These kind of games is really enjoying to play. And we're listening when I play defense and offense. And, I'm really happy that we won that game.
You enjoyed it, and we enjoyed it. Thank you, Goran. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal, got Kenny the Jet Smith. Without further ado, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Well, the playoffs are where you're really tested.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of round 2 for tonight. More round 2 action yet to come.